Sorry about that, y'all. I'm a professional at this. Welcome back. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Before we get started, I just gotta take care of a couple of things real quick. All right, you guys have any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? Leave them now. I just dropped the Charles Conwell video. That is live. That is live as can be. So check that out. I know. Did the Kevin Brown card start yet? I'm gonna get into that in just a minute. Got a lot going on today. I got the basketball games. I got the Charles Conwell fight. We just got a lot going on today. Uh, can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? All right. So yeah, I had it muted. That's my bad. What's up, goat? What's up, goat? Yeah. If you guys have any questions, comments, thoughts, yes, I had my microphone on mute because I'm stupid. All right, yeah, no, I had my microphone on mute. That's my bad. What's up, Jai? What up, Jai? All right, let me pay the bill first, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing blog. Follow me all forms of social media, guys. Smash the like button. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. I'm gonna put it in the chat as well. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It gets you the lock of the week, gets you ask the bookie anything. What up, Brian? It gets you access to the Discord. In the Discord, you guys can get the live betting, the updated props. You get all the best gambling information, all the best gambling tips anywhere in the known boxing universe for just $5 a month. So join the Patreon. After you guys do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's the nutrition of a steak. Oh, I put the wrong one up. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. CarnivalBar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. The nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished. Wait, what am I? I got the wrong screen up again. Hang on. That's my bad. I'm putting up the wrong screen. All right. It's a meal in your pocket, the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces the meal while on the move and starts for years to get your travel autonomy and freedom back. Carnival's not happy with that read, but that's okay. All right. Let me get to some of these. What up, Ryan? Are the odds for Jake Paul Chavez Jr. out yet? I haven't seen them. I will check for you, but we'll take a look. Miran, what up, Miran? Miran in the house. All right. Let me see if DraftKings has it. Hang on. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Turn my ankle. That's messing with me right now. All right, let's get into today's show. Did Dewan Calloway win today? I know a lot of people like Calloway for the upset. Did anyone see that fight? I'm not even sure where it's televised. Conwell KO and Smith KO a block of the week, in my opinion. I like both those bets. All right, you guys wanted me to check the Do I like Henry Cedeno? Someone asked me if I like Cedeno by points or by stoppage. Probably. Ooh. Probably points. Probably points. The Cuban guy he's fighting, Umar, had never been stopped. Pretty highly skilled guy. I would say he fought Kevin Brown, almost beat Kevin Brown. I would say take Cedeno by points. His fight is about to start. Oh, shoot. All right, I'm going to try to make this quick, guys. I'm going to try to make this quick. It's supposed to be on the zone. The Callaway fight's about to start. All right, I'll make this, guys. I'll make this quick. I'll make it as quick as possible. I thank everyone for dropping by. If you have now, Callaway fight is on now. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to keep my eye on this fight. I'm not going to share it because last time I did that, I got a strike or I got yelled at or demonetized for that show or something. So I'm not going to do that. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing Blog, all forms of social media. You guys want, ask someone, is someone in the chat also in the Discord? Can they stream it in the Discord? I won't get in trouble for that. They put it in the Discord. So if someone doesn't have the zone and you're in the chat, if you're in the Discord, we can stream the fight there for y'all. What up, Mike? Thank you. All right. God, is he a big dude? Man, is he big. 400-pound heavyweight. Imagine wanting to fight him, 400-pound heavyweight. All right. Let me get back into this. Hovhannissian, I wouldn't bet on this. Pero, Webster, minus 8,000, not worth it. So Daniel, I like. Do we have props on him? Yeah. I like him probably on points. I didn't get too much into the tape. Cedeno by points is minus 125. It's a pretty good bet. I'd probably take that. Kevin Hayler-Brown, I like. I also like the over on this fight. I like the over a lot. The odds keep getting worse. But I would take the over 8.5 on this. Those are the two bets I like. I like Brown. I like the over. Yeah, I like the over. I definitely like this thing to go the distance. Fight to go the distance. I would say yes at minus 240. This is going to be a long range. This thing's going the distance. It's absolutely going the distance. I hadn't gotten into these these Asian fights here. I don't know. I didn't get to watch the tape on them. That's my bad. Buttigieg, Viscioli, and Kane Baker. Yeah, I wouldn't bet on that. Padley, I think, is worth it. Do we have a prop on Padley by decision? If you can get a prop on Padley by decision, just take it. You can get the over, take the over. Warrington, I like Warrington by stoppage in this fight. If you can get Warrington by stoppage, it's minus 130. I think that's an interesting bet. I like Warrington. Warrington by stoppage, decent bet. Ryan Kelly and a Jarko. I like a Jarko, minus 290. It's getting a little worse. Dalton Smith was started at 1,000. He's all the way up to minus 1,600. This is almost not worth betting on at this point. I would still take it, put it in your parlay. What I do like is Smith by KO at minus 400. I would take Dalton Smith by stoppage, minus 600, minus 400. I think that's a pretty quality bet. I think that definitely hits. Dalton Smith by stoppage. I like it a lot, minus 400. Almost certainly. Jermaine's a guy. He's not a guy that's going to survive. He's not a guy that he's going to look to fight. He's going to be in front of him. Dalton Smith he's a guy that jumps in and out. Smith has impeccable timing. He's got big power. This has the knockout written all over. Like, this is a perfect recipe for a knockout. Vosdick and Anthony Holloway at minus 5,000. I'm not touching that. Arate at minus 10,000. I'm not touching that. Tristan Cole-Cruz minus 1,200. You might as well throw it in your parlay, right? It's not terrible. It's an easy win. Just take it. Joshua Edwards at minus 10,000. I would love to bet Joshua Edwards. Not worth it. Jorge Chavez and Brandon Douglas. Again, at these odds, they're just not worth it. Conwell moved all the way up. This is why a lot of times it's important to lock things earlier in the week. Earlier in the week, Dalton Smith and Conwell were both minus 900. Now they're minus 1,200 and minus 1,600. This is why it's important to lock things in early in the week. Early in the week, things got better. I can't necessarily lock things in because I got to drop my lock of the week. In order for me to drop my lock of the week, I got to wait for DraftKings to drop the props. So a lot of times they don't drop the props on things until now. I just got Conwell by stoppage. Conwell. What? All right. Conwell by stoppage at minus 165. I do like that a lot. That's a bet I find very attractive. I think this almost certainly Conwell is going to drop, going to stop him. Garcia is a guy that likes to bang on the inside. He's sloppy. He's long. He's not that bad for a guy that's long like that. He's not bad on the inside. But Conwell is a killer, and the fight's going to take place on the inside. The only question is we find out how durable Jorge Garcia is. Charles Conwell certainly could stop him. I think he does. It's going to be a slugfest. It's going to take place in a phone booth, and that all plays to Conwell, who is lethal on the inside. He's really good at getting on the inside. Garcia's path to victory, he would try to keep on the outside, get Conwell to show up on the outside, and it's kind of overwhelmed with volume. Garcia can fight from the outside. He's not going to, but Garcia's not a bad fighter. It's just this stylistically isn't going to go well for him. This is something that's going to make Conwell look really, really good. And I've been a big fan of Conwell, so I like it. Is that it? Fandora. All right. So there's actually about 15 bets or so I like this week. There should be more. Hang on 1 second. Wait a second. They took the Whitaker fight down? Where's the Whitaker fight? Here it is. Oh, I missed all this crap. All right. Oh, okay. I'm going to get to Lee Cutler and Eggington. That's going to be dropped tonight. I'm going to get to that as well. Whitaker, I like a lot. I like Whitaker, and I like this to go over 8.5. I absolutely love Whitaker over 8.5. Another bet I like is Whitaker by decision. I think that's a fantastic bet. Whitaker by decision, I think, is an absolute steal. I would look to lock that in. All right, so there's a ton of bets I like this week. Let me get to the rest of this week. Here's your clock, Lee Cutler. I'm going to get to this tape tonight. I'm going to have this out for you guys tonight. You will have that tomorrow, Cutler and Eggington. I will have that out for you guys tonight. Jeffers, the rest of this, I don't think is worth betting on. All right, so there's actually 18 bets I like. Did I put Whitaker by decision? If you guys want a lot of value, I think it's Whitaker by decision at minus 110 and the over. Fight to go the distance, absolutely minus 205. I think that's a great bet. I think to go the distance, Whitaker and Cameron might be the steal of the week at minus 200. This is wild to me. How this should be like minus 500. I absolutely love this bet. I love this at minus 200. And then the other bet I like is a Garco. There's a lot this week, actually. I love the over at this at minus 575. Absolutely love that. So I'm going to run this down real quick. You guys can see this, right? I'm gonna run through this real quick. Again, Dalton Smith money line, Dalton Smith stoppage, Charles Conwell money line, Charles Conwell stoppage. Good bets. Agarko, money line. I like the over on that fight. Josh Warrington by stoppage. Kevin Brown, I like Kevin Brown by decision in that as well. Henry Cedeno, I love. If I had to bet, I'd probably just take him on the money line. But if I had to bet, I would take Cedeno by decision. Josh Padley, if you can get Padley by decision, I would take that. Tristan Colcruz at minus 1,200. The over on Brown and Suero. Cedeno, like I said, if you have to bet it, take the decision. Brown, Suero to go the distance. I like that bet. Dalton Smith by stoppage. Josh Warrington by stoppage. Charles Conwell by stoppage. Gabriel Fundora money line. Ben Whitaker money line. Over 8.5. Whitaker by decision at minus 110. These two bets I love. Over 8.5 on the Whitaker. Whitaker by decision. I love both those bets. Whitaker, Cameron to go the distance. Good odds. 205. Minus 205. Kelly Agarko. Over 8.5 at minus 475, 575. I would take that too. So we got 20 good bets that I like right here. So there's a lot of money to be made. There's good bets. This fight's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's an absolutely loaded week of boxing. This is a good one, a good week to make your money. It really is a good week to make your money. Let me get through some of these chats. Sueno can crack though. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't think he's got earth-shattering power. I just shared the video on Discord. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate you. So if you guys are in the Discord and you want to watch the fight, go over to Discord, check it out. If you are not part of the Discord, join the Patreon. It's $5 a month. I'll send you a link, and then you can watch the fight. Ramble, you're going to take Agarko on short notice. Seems like a risk to me. I don't think it's a risk. Agarko's not that short notice. I pass. Apparently, Agarko has been declining fights. Well, Agarko didn't decline the fight. Hang on. Agarko by decision is just, it seems obvious to me. Fought a few weeks ago, should be in decent shape. There's usually one upset. Maybe Kelly will win. Then take the over. Like the fight's gonna go over, take the over. If the odds on the over weren't that bad, take the over. Why? When he did good against Conway, who I rate at sort of Euro level. Let me read that again. I'm sorry, Rambo. I butchered that. That there's usually one upset. Maybe Kelly will win. I can't see it. He did good against Conway, who I rate as a sort of Euro level. Yeah. All right. I mean, it's a fair point. I still think Agarko's going to win. What up, BC? The guy Padley is fighting, I think, with a kickboxer might get stopped. I can't see it. Maybe I can't see it. Yeah, I agree with Cedric here. Whitaker will win. I agree. All he has to do is listen to his coach and less showboat. I agree. Just sit there, box his ears off, get inside when you can, pick your spots, get in, get back out. He can walk him down. I think Whitaker should win this fight. Like, Cameron, I don't really even think they're on the same level. You know what I'm saying? Like, this should be a wide decision for Whitaker. Like, it should be Whitaker wide. Whitaker and Lee, I understand what happened in the first fight. I understand it was close. I understand a lot of you guys thought Cameron should have won at the time the fight was stopped due to the injury when they fell over the ropes. I thought Whitaker was winning and Whitaker wasn't fighting his fight. He's at another level. Whitaker's a good fighter. I'm not saying the fight's going to be easy. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm saying ultimately Whitaker should win this fight. This fight should not be that close. Whitaker should win wide. He should dominate the rounds. He's much better. He's much faster, bigger volume guy. He can win this fight on volume. He can get in and out on him. Whitaker should dominate this fight. Teddy Atlas said the same thing. Now, Ryan wanted me to check to see if the props if the odds on Jake Paul were out. No. Let me check Pro Boxing odds. Let me check one more thing for you, Ryan. Yes. All right. So FanDuel has them out, Ryan. Jake Paul is minus 1100. Chavez Jr. is plus 590. So you got Jake Paul, Chavez minus 1100. Yeah. Jake Paul is fighting Chavez Jr. It's a minus 1100 and plus 590 for Chavez. I'd bet Chavez. I don't see why not. I would bet Chavez. All right. Guys, have any other questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? Otherwise, like I said, the fight's on. The Kevin Brown card is well underway. If you guys want to check it out, I don't want to hold you. We've been over this a lot. I'll run through it one more time, and I'll check for any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. So one more time. Dalton Smith, money line, take it. Conwell, money line, take it. Agurko, money line, take it. Warrington, money line, take it. Kevin Brown, money line, take it. Cedeno, money line, take it. Padley, money line, take it. Kakruth, money line, take it. Kevin Hyler Brown, over 8.5 rounds against Suero, take it. Cedeno by decision. I like it. That's not such a lock. I'm leaning that way. Brown, Suero to go the distance. I like it. Dalton Smith by stoppage. I like it. Josh Warrington by stoppage. I like that bet a lot. Conwell by stoppage. Love it. Fondora, Whitaker, money line. I like. Whitaker, Cameron over. Whitaker by decision. I like. That is a standalone bet that I like a lot. Minus 110. I'm going to put some money on this. Whitaker, Cameron to go the distance. Kelly, Agurko to go over. And now I'm going to work out one more parlay for you guys. All right, here's a 3-leg parlay for you guys. You ready? You ready for a 3-leg parlay that I like a lot? Conwell, money line. Brown, Suero to go over. You might want to lock this in now. Brown, Suero to go over 8.5. Kelly Agurko over 8.5. Kelly Agurko over 8.5. Brown, Suero over 8.5. Conwell, money line. I'm going to put that in my Discord now. Hang on, give me 1 second. I'm going to give them this. Money line. Hang on. All right, I need 1 more second. I gotta put it in my Discord right quick. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to share this with him. All right, give me 1 second. All right, I'm gonna start out to everyone too. All right, let me get back to this. Let me check the chats. I think Whitaker will stop him, but my main bet is Whitaker and Smith double. I can't see Whitaker stopping him. I think Whitaker at minus 280 is pretty good value. I can't see a stoppage. He was defo buzzed a few times. He did the game face, stuck his tongue out. Maybe. So if you like Whitaker by money line, take him on the money line. You got any same day? Sorry, man. Both my parlays are split up. You want a parlay for today? Ooh. Who likes to sleep easy, Jeff? Who likes to sleep easy? Big Gug just one stopped him in the 5th round. Oh, shoot. I turned it off. Wait. Hang on. I missed it. All right. I missed it. I'm watching the interview now. Kevin Brown money line a lock? Yeah, I think so. Minus 1,400? Yeah, I think so. Kevin Brown money line a lock, you can lock that up. I don't mind that at all. All right, guys, if there's no last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, I'm going to wrap this thing up. Big Gug did just win. Kevin Brown, Swindle is in the house. What up, Swindle? Tio is asking about, the over. Yeah, I love the over in that fight. This is going to be a boring fight. Long range. I definitely like Brown on the over. I absolutely like the Brown fight to go over 8.5, 100%. Kevin Brown decision to Daniel money line for today. If you want to bet, yeah, I like this. Swindle has a good one, guys. You want to Daniel money line, Kevin Brown decision. I like it a lot. You can lock that up. Good job, Swindle. I like that. All right, guys. If there's any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, leave them now. Otherwise, I'm gonna wrap this up. Appreciate everyone dropping by. Again, Eggington video will be out tonight. I will be going live tomorrow after all the fights. All right, y'all. It is April 18th, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.